Welcome back to your third general training video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to document a release of information in your client's HMIS record. So we're going to go ahead and go to the Client Point tab to search for our client. And you're going to either search for them by their name or their client ID number. And if they're already in the search results, you can click on their name or the edit pencil to open up their record. And we're going to be adding this release of information from the primary client's HMIS record. So let's go ahead and click on the ROI tab. And I do want to emphasize that we are just documenting that you have a physical release of information on file for your client or household. And that physical copy should be in their file on your location in a filing cabinet. So we're going to click Add Release of Information. And I also want to state that each individual 18 years and older need to have their own release of information signed. So Jimmy and Karen will have separate releases of information, and then Lucy, their dependent, will go on the primary client's release of information. So once all three persons have a release of information, we're going to click on this top checkbox that will include the entire family on this electronic documentation. The provider is automatically going to be set to whatever you are currently in Enter Data As mode as. So right now we are EDAing as the SSVF screening provider. And then for release granted, we're going to select either yes or no. So if they choose option 1 or 2 on the ROI, then you're going to select yes. If they choose option 3, which means they don't want to share their information, you're going to select no. And it's important to remember, if the household or client does not want to share any of their information, then you will need to send your system administrator an email, which is me, and my email is l.armour@hfal.org. All right, but we're going to say yes. Our client does want to share their information. Alright, so the start date is going to be the same date that they signed and dated their release of information, and the end date is going to be 5 years out from that date of signing. So I'm just going to go ahead and make that the same date and change the year to 2025. The documentation, once you click on that drop-down menu, you're going to select Signed Statement from Client, and then put your initials in the witness bar. Then you'll click Save Release of Information. And that's how you document a release of information.